So we're back to the Browns franchise mode here. We just simulated up to stage 4 of the offseason. You know what stage 4 means? The NFL draft next week. So we just went to put together a huge watch list for the NFL draft, just seeing what we need and kind of stuff. But right now, let's go to our watch list for this draft. So watch list on top right now, not Drew Julio, but we have Keifer Paup though. I've been saying something about this quarterback though. Keifer Paup is gonna be good though. First, look at this comment report, 6.8. Tell me that's not good. First in bench press, first in 20-yard shuttle, first in 3 cone, first in broad and vertical jump, and second in 40-yard dash. And he's second in 40-yard dash, and he's a pocket passer. I mean, he is going to be so good in the NFL. Keifer Paup, Papa John's. But another quarterback that's on here, though, is, let's go available, Cole Colvin. He looks to be the surefire #1 overall pick in the NFL draft for this year. Cole Colvin, he's basically exact same as Keifer Paup, 6'3", 234 pounds, he's a little bit heavier, 23 years old, from Oklahoma, and he's classified as a pocket passer. But the thing is, his combine report is not as spectacular as Keifer Paup's though. So Keifer Paup looking pretty good on that scouting report / combine report. But let's go back to our watch list and check some of this list out. So positions though. So we do have a number of players on here. We have JT Jackson, Zach Bledsoe, Darby Arsenault, Malcolm Tipton, Julius Creighton, and DeAndre Neese, who looks to be pretty good when it comes to 4th round talent. But those are most of the players on here. There's a lot more I scouted, but those are all the points I've been spent on players, and it looks to be Keifer Paup looks to be I basically made up my mind to be draft Keifer Paup at 4th overall, or not 4th overall, 3rd overall. But when you check out the standings for last year, we got 3rd overall, obviously, but we weren't the worst team in the league at 5-11, though. We were not. There's teams that were a little bit worser when it comes to, as the 49ers have the 1st overall pick this year. 3-13, they were terrible last year. The Bills are 4-12. I don't know why the Bills are 4-12, but the Browns are 5-11. The Buccaneers are 5-11. I have no idea why they were. The Bears are 5-11. The Raiders are 5-11. I have no idea why the Raiders are even 5-11 though. They should be a lot better than this. And that is basically about it when it comes to the standings. So the 3rd overall pick in this draft, I'm happy that I have it, because we could have a lot worse. We could have, like, I don't know, the 6th overall pick or something. So the 3rd overall pick looks to be pretty good when it comes to looking at, well, what teams need a quarterback, because the 49ers need a quarterback. So you look to go after Cole Colvin in this draft. But let's go and check out some news and see what's up these draft prospects, I guess, because sometimes they have some pretty good stories. But let's check these out. So Richard Rutherford sees his draft stock tumble after exploring baseball features. So we got a Tim Tebow here exploring his baseball feature before his NFL feature even happens. So pretty weird there, but it looks like his draft stock is falling. Kevin Cole, his draft stock's rising, and Franklin Victorian could be a liability. And it looks like Cole Colvin picked up Collegiate All-Star Game MVP honors after a spectacular performance. So doing pretty good there. Dillard Ogletree at the most missed tackles. Don't really want him. And David Ridgway plummets down draft boards as questions grow about conditioning. Got to keep your body good. But those are all the draft stories for this year. Not too exciting. I mean, it's pretty boring. But let's go check out this trade block just before we go into this NFL draft. Trade block, there could be some decent guys on here. We do have Sam Bradford, AJ McCarron, Dak Prescott for some reason. And let's take a running back. Let's get Jeremy Hill, 82 overall, 24 years old. Why is he even on there? It doesn't make any sense. Go to fullback, doesn't really matter. Wide receiver, Jamison Crowder. Center, you got Jason Kels, that's pretty good. Left guard, Larson. Middle linebacker, Heaney. That's basically about it. There's not really not too many players on there. But let's go and check out what picks we actually do have in this draft, though, because we have a number of picks. We went and trade for a lot, actually, this year. Trade a few backups for some picks at the trade deadline, so got a few picks. So we do have the 3rd overall pick in this draft, the 28th overall, so 2 first-rounders. We had the 35th overall pick, the 42nd overall pick, the 47th overall pick, so that's 3 second-rounders. We have 1 third-round pick at 67th, 1 fourth-round pick at 116th, we have 1 fifth-round pick at 131st, and we looks like we have 3 sixth-round picks, 163, 178, and 189. So we have a lot of draft picks. We have 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. 11 draft picks, so not like the most I've ever seen. There's been like 13 draft picks before, but looks like we have a lot of draft picks this year, so we got to get some pretty good players that are in the draft. Let's go move on to the next week, which means NFL Draft Week. So we're at the draft week right now, and players have been saying, though, it says the playoffs are a long shot. Skip Bayless is saying this. Playoffs are a long shot for the Browns, but a solid quarterback gives them a puncher's chance. So even Skip Bayless is giving the Browns a chance. Skip Bayless, of all people. So you know you're going to say, it's something if Skip Bayless is saying your team's pretty decent. Even though he is a Cowboys fan. Gotta respect Skip Bayless' opinion. But anyway, we were 5-11. We did get the 3rd overall pick. We'll get rewarded today, definitely. Maybe with a good quarterback. Let's go check out these draft stories just before the draft, though. Let's go to draft stories. This is all experts agree Cole Colvin is a surefire difference maker with huge upside. Okay, that's pretty cool. Cole Colvin's done everything that's asked from him. If he doesn't go 1st overall, it's heaven for the team picking 2nd. So it's looking like Cole Colvin, if he doesn't go 1st overall, something's going wrong. It's like the world's crashing. Like nothing, like there's no order in this world. But Cole Colvin, he's probably going to go 1st overall to the 49ers. Kevin Cole, his draft stock's going up. Richard Rutherford's going down. And same stories as last time. Okay, so it looks like Cole Colvin's going 1st overall, like I said before. But let's go and move on to this NFL draft. And anything could happen in this NFL draft. And people have been saying the Browns have had talent, but missed the playoffs. Adding a quarterback could maybe make us sneak into the playoffs. I don't know. But let's go and start this 2017 NFL draft and see if we can land the next superstar for the Cleveland Browns.
The 49ers are now on the clock.
So 49ers are now on the clock here. We're basically waiting for them to pick Cole Colvin. I mean, it's expected for them to pick Cole Colvin. Their team is terrible. They have Colin Kaepernick, 74 overall. He's really not that good when it comes to basically being a quarterback. He's pretty bad right now. But on San Francisco, I'm just waiting for them to go and pick Cole Colvin. But first,
let's go to Adam now, who's got more on the 49ers.
Guy, Cole Colvin is a 49er, so he's picked 1st overall. It's expected to be. Come on, you gotta add some excitement to this. So now the Buffalo Bills are now on the clock here. And let's see this.
Several GMs I spoke to cite that performance as the reason many draft experts, including Matt Miller, labeled him as the clear-cut #1 quarterback in this year's draft. He's never backed down from a challenge, and I can only imagine he's chomping at the bit to meet with the coaching staff as soon as possible to begin his NFL journey.
And now the Browns, the Buffalo Bills, have the 2nd overall pick, and they pick Drew Julio Jr., and that means only one thing. That means that we can go pick Keifer Paup with the 3rd overall pick. So my quarterback, let's check him out. Keifer Paup. So the Browns, they've been looking for a quarterback for years upon years. Tim Couch, Johnny Manziel. People thought they'd be franchise savers, but no. They've been waiting. They've been waiting for the one man, Papa John's himself. Keifer Paup is now a Cleveland Brown. Keifer Paup, 86 speed, a pocket passer. He has great stats for a beginning quarterback.
As a high school coach that knows how to consistently finish in the top of the school's division, and ever since he was able to walk, he's been on the sidelines for every game. Even after he leaves practice at night, he's still getting advice from his dad at home. And from what I've heard from scouts who've watched him play, you can tell the extra coaching has helped. Even during interviews at the Combine, I was told by several GMs that he was one of their favorite players to talk to. He has his dad's eye for the game, and I wouldn't be surprised to see him become a coach one day himself. I like him a lot, and he'll be a great addition to the team.
So you heard about what Adam Schefter said about Keifer Paup. His dad was a great quarterback, so now he's basically taking on his dad's legacy, and he looks to be a next great quarterback. Let's go move on to this draft, though. So the Buccaneers now the 4th overall pick. I want to see what they picked, though. I have no idea what the Buccaneers are going to go with. They do have Jameis Winston at quarterback, but, I mean, anything could happen when it comes to these picks. So let's go and view our draft board, see what's going on with our draft board. Could you go check this out? So, obviously, Drew Julio and Cole Colvin picked off there. So now the next best quarterback looks to be A.J. Hodgson. Rutherford is still a 3rd overall pick, or not 3rd round pick.
He's a Heisman winner that got a lot
Let's see
of
this.
recognition this season for not just dominating his.
This looks like Sanders is picked by the Buccaneers. Okay, so looks like they have some pretty good talent there. Let's go and move on to our pick, though. I want to see what we're picking next, though. Okay, so right now we did have Keifer Paup, and it looks like a few of our players were to pick on here, like JT Jackson picked by the Chargers. We got Crowder picked by the Titans. We got Ostrowski picked by the Broncos. Zach Bledsoe picked by the Arizona Cardinals. Who else was on our draft board? Darby Arsenal just picked right before we're about to pick at 28th, man. That sucks. So, looks like let's go and make our selection, see who we can pick with our off our draft board, though. Hopefully there's a few more players left, because we had a lot of players on our draft board. Let's go to watched. We barely have any left, man. Oh, that sucks. Okay, so we're screwed now when it comes to our draft board, because everyone took stuff off our draft board. So who do we have left on here, though? We do We don't need a quarterback anymore, obviously. We got a franchise guy, 70 overall, Keifer Paup. So let's go and check some out. We do have running back. Wide receivers too. We could look at wide out right here. You never really know. So there maybe we can go with Lester Chusts, maybe. I got Charleston Cricklin. Could go with him too. Who else? Ali Godfrey. There's a lot of guys you can actually pick at this point in the draft. A lot. There's almost too many though. You don't want to worry about making the wrong pick. So I'd say maybe go toward the right tackle. You could probably find a pretty good right tackle at this point in the draft. Defensive tackle Mayberry maybe. I don't know about him. Sidgwick, we don't want to draft him. Running backs, you want to go draft like the fourth or third round, maybe. Mustafa Gibson. So I'm not really sure where to go when it comes to this, because all our players are picked off our draft board, so we're kind of panicking right now. Let's go to review offer, see what we can get for this 27th overall or 28th overall pick. So we do have a third rounder, second rounder from 2018, and a fourth rounder, okay. The 30th overall, and you get the 46th, so that's not too bad too. Move down 2 picks. That's 2018 though, man, that sucks. You get 2017 offers though. Too many 2018 offers, that sucks. Okay. We could, yeah, I'm not taking a first round pick. Yeah, none of these actually work at all though, because mostly, these teams suck. Okay, so all these teams are trading like picks from like next year for this, so let's go and find our own way of trading this pick. Okay, so I think I found someone worthy of our 28th overall pick. Now let's go and select a middle linebacker, Ali Godfrey. So he looks to be pretty good when it comes to his combat report. Let's go and see if he's as good as his combat report suggests. And he's 79 overall, 23 years old. I think we drafted a stud. Damn, he's good. Ali Godfrey. Damn, that's good. 79 overall, 78 overall is the last pick. So we're doing pretty good when it comes to our first round picks. Darby Arsenault just picked though. I really wanted him though. So let's go and take a bet to our next draft pick, which I believe is still in the second round, so it's pretty early. Let's go move to that one. So we're not that far off, so it looks like Kirkus was picked, Chus was picked, and that's about it. And same with Chikrin too. So we have on here. Let's go make our selection in the second round. So we'll go and just, yeah, it's paused. Good. Okay, let's go on here. So what can we find for a team though? We did pick a good player last time, so I'm kind of scared to pick someone bad. But Antavia Blue, he's not too bad. He's his broad jump, but jumping doesn't really matter too much. He's pretty fast, defensive lineman. Okay, he's 302 pounds. He's pretty fast for 302 pounds. Smiley, his combat report isn't the greatest either. Let's go to left outside linebacker, because we do need a left outside linebacker. That's at least what they're saying. But should we find a defensive tackle though? Defensive tackle seems like a good position to go roll with when it comes to this. Unless we could find a right guard that's early. A right tackle. So any right tackles on here. Luke Du Lapointe still not picked. Okay, Julius Creighton. Julius Creighton, is he any good? He's not the greatest. That's the problem. Brzezinski isn't that bad. Actually, he's pretty bad. Let's move on to anyone else that we need to really find any positions for. Wide receiver, really don't need wide receiver. I have no idea why it says we need one. Deron Compton. Marshall Dre. Some of these guys are pretty bad. Maggot. Bean. Yeah, some of these guys aren't that good. Let's move on to center though. Is there any centers on here? We got Malcolm Tipton on here. Should we roll with Malcolm Tipton? He's a second round talent. He's fast though. He's not that strongest. He's 6th. Is anyone better than Malcolm Tipton? Cody Warfield. Cody's not that bad. Birdline. All these guys are not that bad. Lutman. Lutman's pretty good, but don't want to roll with 6th round talent right now. They're looking the exact same. I don't really want to go with Malcolm Tipton. Is there anyone left still on our watch board? Let's go on to watched. Yeah, Creighton, and we got Nice. Okay, so Julius Creighton we could go with right now. We might go with him. Do we have a right guard though? So run block, he's good at bench pressing. I get that. Julius Creighton though, is he the right position to pick though at this point? Wide receiver, we have nobody left with wide receiver. We're not gonna go with wide receiver. It'd be nice to go and match up a new quarterback with a new wide receiver, but we do have a lot of good wide receivers, though. But we do need to pick one, though. That's one thing. Wait, should we pick one this early? Cornelius Hollier. He's not the greatest. Mama Rosa. He's pretty good. He's pretty fast. He's got a good vertical, too. But you don't really get selective speed wide receiver, though, at this point. So I think I found somebody worthy of a 3rd overall pick in the 2nd round. Let's go and select Antavio Blue in the 3rd overall pick in the 2nd round. He's a 76 overall. Okay, that's pretty good for a defensive tackle. So Antavio Blue now on the team. So you selected 3 great players so far in the draft. I'm pretty proud of that so far. Let's go. Let's compare to the draft to our next pick, which is still in the 2nd round, just not that far away. So who do we have picked? So we have Egba picked, Smiley, Compton, and that is about it. Nixon, Mayo, Hontman. Let's go and pause this draft and check this out. So I think it's checked. I don't think anyone's left on the draft board, is there? We still have a few players left. So we have Malcolm Tipton, DeAndre Neese, he's on there. Julius Creighton's on there, and yeah, that's it. So can we go at center at this point? Right guard. So we did select a middle linebacker, defensive tackle. We could go at right end at this point, or we could go left outside linebacker, or even a wide receiver at this point too. Would be pretty good. Probably find a wide receiver at this point. Available. So we have Stephen Horn. We got Marshall Dre. So, we need some tall guys here. So we got 6. Some of these guys aren't the greatest, though. That's the problem. Oh boy, this guy's probably not gonna be that good. Let's go to tight end, though. Tight end. You got Jordan Hawley. Keys. Hoskins. Okay, he's pretty good. Judah Hoskins. He's a late 4th rounder. That's the problem. Oh, we're in the 2nd round. Okay, so let's keep going. Let's go on to center. Malcolm Tipton, Cody Warfield. Let's go with it. So the 10th overall pick in the 2nd round. Let's go and select Cody Warfield. 80 overall. Okay, let's go. Center, 80 overall. We just got our starting center for the season in the draft. Damn, this is a great draft. We're getting some pretty good studs here in the 2nd round. So we got a good stud second round pick in Cody Warfield, a center. All our picks have been money so far, so I'm pretty proud of this draft. Let's go ahead and skip to our next user pick. Damn, we have a lot of picks. So Pouncey, Rankin, Gethers, and Warner are all selected there. Let's go make our selection. We have a lot of picks, so it doesn't matter if we get a wrong one. Let's go and find something good. So we got Coles, Luke Dugo-Plante, Gibson. Should we find... Let's see if anyone's still on our draft board. So we got a center. We can go a wide receiver at this point, or even right guard. Should we go with right guard? Drew Hutchins. He doesn't look that good, though. Let's go to right tackle. Julius Creighton, Zach Brzezinski. Okay, so there's one player I'm looking at right now, Antoine Grice. So Grice, he's 22 years old. He's a left guard. We're going to probably switch him over to right guard because we have no one good at right guard. And he's looking pretty good. If you compare him to Hutchins, Hutchins is the worser player, but he's got the better... Hutchins or Grice, that's the problem here. So you got first, and dash. The bench pressing off first. See him at right guard, Hutchins. He's not the fastest, Hutchins, but he is pretty strong. The 36 reps, let's see him. 33 reps. It's not that far off. Okay. You know, let's go roll with my gut and go with Antoine Grice. So 22 years old, 6'2", 312 pounds. Let's pick him up. 75 overall. That's respectable. Okay, so we got a good player and Antoine Grice on the team. So you have a lot of picks, so we can go skip ahead to the next pick on here. So 67 pick in the draft. How many players are picked? Got Horn, Procell, Hutchins was picked. Leo Simmons was picked. Malcolm Tipton was picked. Brzezinski, and that's it. Okay. So not too many good players picked. I guess Procell is picked for a quarterback too. Marcel Dre, Luke De La Puente is picked, and Ridgeway was dropping. Make a selection. So let's see who's on here for this. So let's go on here. So we're in the 3rd round, 3rd overall pick in the 3rd round. Let's go with our man, Julius Creighton. He is on our watch list. why not roll with them? He's an 80 overall. There we go. So you got Julius Creighton 80 overall in the 3rd round. That's pretty good. So you got a lot of good draft picks today. Damn, not a single bust so far for the first 3 rounds. And you picked like 6 guys too. Let's go move on to the next pick though and see who's up next. So you go all the way down here. Damn. So you got Foley picked, Drew, Clifton, Nice. DeAndre Nice is picked. Damn, that sucks. Rutherford. So Richard Rutherford picked by the Patriots after they lost Tom Brady to retiring. James Bean. Coles is picked. Ghost, Gabriel, Tut, Keys, Holly. Damn, a lot of players are picked. And then Creighton, okay. Let's make our selection in the 4th round, 20th overall, so 420 blaze it. Let's go find some Trey Claiborne. See him. He's pretty bad. Corey Kegler. Corey, okay. Bennett Best. He's not the best. Brinkley. So 4th round, 20th overall pick. We're going to look at Tyron Looker. So, it looks not too bad. Maybe let's take a look at Tyron Looker. And he's 69 overall. It's brutal. So, first bad pick was made in the 4th round. But, I mean, we picked a lot of good players before then. Let's go move on to the next pick. And see where we're at. Okay, got Roundtree, Taylor, Brinkley, Eagle Low, Burdine, Alley, Best, Northern, Kegler, Cecil, and Looker. Okay, so let players pick. Let's go make your selection in, what is it? 5th round. Okay, so 5th round, 3rd overall. Let's check this out. So, Trey Claiborne, not looking good at all. Some of these guys in here, we have Antoine McKnight. Let's see some of these guys. Let's go to wide receivers. Let's look at Roland Mama Morosa. Let's pick him, why not? 70 overall, 23 years old, 94 speed, 80 catching. This guy's a stud. Roland Mama Morosa. Damn, he is good. Okay. So we might have found the new Mara Morosa and Keifer Paup connection there. So, damn, we picked a good wide receiver in the 5th round. That's pretty good. So let's move on to the next pick. Let's pick another stud in the 6th round. Burks, Bussy, Antoine McKnight, Cook, Sandy, Manningham, Hilo Jr., Claiborne, Sinclair, Claiborne again, Dinkins, James, Crockett, Willie, Morton, Lockhart, anyone else, Whitehead, and Marmarosa. Okay. Let's go and pick our player in the 6th round. So 6th round, 3rd overall pick, EJ Banks, Eubanks. Nice, pretty bad. Nicholas Winters. Nicholas Winters. He looks pretty solid, hey? 22 years old, 6'3", 221 pounds, Nicholas Winters. Do we need a strong safety? Not really. But left outside linebacker. But then again, they could go move up to there, though, if they had the size. Okay, so we got Eubanks. He's meh. So a strong safety, though, Nicholas Winters. I like the name, I like his game, though. He's 6'3", he's not that bad. Let's go pick Nicholas Winters. And he's 68 overall, didn't like his game. Okay, his overall sucks, but oh well. Move on to another day. So, next pick, let's see what's on here, though. Is that our last pick? I swear it is. No, we have one more pick. Okay. So, 6th round, 118th overall. Or I think 118th overall, is it? No, it's way more 118th. That's 18th overall. Okay, so not 118th. So we'll move on and see what pick we get on here. Okay, so we're gonna pick Roy Isaac. There's probably just garbage around here. Tank Robski. Okay, that's pretty good. That was good. He's good at bench pressing. That's about it. Tight ends, you're gonna find anything. We're done for tight ends. Can't find any there. Right guard though, we need to pick a left guard. Okay. Running back. Should we pick up a running back? We could do that, or even a quarterback at this point, too. There's no quarterbacks, though. Benoit. We found the guy who's better than Keifer Paup at the 40-yard dash. Benoit. Okay. Let's go find right guard. I'm confused what to do at this point. There's a lot of garbage here. Colvin. AJ Colvin. Probably not like his brother. Cole Colvin. Anyone else here? Strong safety. Cribs. There's just pure trash around here. Damn. It stinks. Salas. Yeah, there's really nobody here. Safety. Yeah, there's no talent around here at all. I could take a look at it, making a kicker. Hunter Alley. That's not really that good when you're second of like 3 people. Oh, some winners here. Bernie DeVan. He's not too bad himself. Eric Lugs. Hunter Alley though. He's not that bad. Hunter Alley. Let's pick him. Why not? 70 overall. I mean, oh well. Let's go and find another draft pick though in the next pick. Let's see who we get. So wait, let's see up here though. Let's see more Hakeem, Labo, Duckett, Beasley, Schmidt, Burks, Antoine McKnight. Okay, so that's what it was before. So we're, yeah, the first kicker I guess to get off the board. I thought I saw in there though that we had Ben Thomas. I swear, I don't know if he was picked early or not. Must have not seen it. Let's go move on to the next pick though.
The Browns.
At this point, you barely find anything good though. 6th round pick. You're basically you're not gonna make anything good. So let's see some of these guys. They got Perriman. He's pretty bad. Roosevelt. Okay. Let's find a huge. Let's see this guy, Sean Berry. He's massive. My God. 305 pounds, 6'7". He just towers over everybody. Sean Berry. Mike Allen. He's not that bad. 40-yard dash. It's okay. Mike Allen. Should you pick Michael? Osgood. Bench press 19. Okay. Take a look at some running backs though. Lamar Roosevelt. Perriman. Let's pick Mike. Why not? Mike Allen. Pick him up. 70 overall. Okay, that's not that bad. He's got good speed though. 96. Good for a backup of a backup of a backup. And right at the end of the draft. Okay, so that was a really good draft though for us. We had a lot of good picks. Picked up a lot of great talent for the future. So let's go and move on and see what happened though for the draft recap. Check this out, sir. 2017 rookies for the season. We got Keifer Paup, 3rd overall. He's a 70. He's making $7 million next year. We got Godfrey. We got Antavia Blue, Cody Warfield, a new starting center. Antoine Grace, Creighton, Looker, Mara Morosa, Winters, who sucks, Ali, who sucks, and Allen, who's okay. So we had a pretty good draft there. We got the players we needed. Let's see Keifer Paup though. That's Keifer Paup's card though. He's 70 overall, 23 years old, 6'3". He's got 86 speed, and he's got superstar development. That is insane. He's gonna be a stud. 95 overall maybe. So Keifer Paup though. My God, Papa John's gonna have a successful future. The Cleveland Browns. Let's see Godfrey though. He's got normal development. 88 speed though. 90 tackling. 84 block shedding. He's easily maybe a starting middle linebacker actually. Look at his speed though. Look at it. 88 speed, 90 tackling. You gotta love those stats though. You gotta love it. And Antavia Blue though. 94 strength, 70 block shedding, 72 speed. That's pretty good for a 302 pounder. And then you got 79 power moves. He could be a starter if he wanted to. Cody Warfield. It's 87 strength, 87 run block, 84 pass block, 81 impact blocking, 76 acceleration. He's got, oh my God, this is just amazing draft. Probably my best draft ever done in any like franchise mode ever. And that's saying something, I guess. But quick development, he's gonna be good in a while. Grice, what is he? Quick development again. We got a lot of quick development guys on here. Damn. Creighton. He's got normal, okay. Julius Creighton though, 93 strength, 87 run block, 80 pass block, 84 impact blocking. Good at blocking, so that's what you want. Looker though, he sucks. He's not gonna be good. Morosa though. Morosa, he is gonna be good though. 94 speed, 76 route running. He's got normal development, but he's gonna be good in a while though. 5'10". He might be undersized, but he's gonna be good though for Keifer Paup. And then we got Ali, who is a kicker. He's 78 accuracy, 88 kick power. It's not too bad for a kicker though. Now we have Mike Allen though. Mike Allen, 96 speed. He's a fast guy, but he's not that bad though. He's okay. He's an okay player. But let's see Nicholas Winters though. Nicholas Winters, he's probably gonna be a bench player. Might get cut, but he's not too bad though. He's 68 overall, 22 years old. Okay, so just show off the team in the depth chart. We got Keifer Paup, 70 overall, backup RG3, 74, and Cody Kessler, the 3rd stringer. Let's go into halfbacks. So running back got Duke Johnson, Isaiah Crowell, Mike Allen, and Raheem Mostert. Fullbacks, we got no fullbacks right now, so let's go and sign one next week. Wide receivers, we got Corey Coleman, Roland Marmarosa, Dorial Green Beckham, Kenny Stills, and Josh Gordon at the bottom near there. Let's move on to tight end. So tight end, we got Gary Barnes, Joseph Foria. Left tackle, we got Joe Thomas. We got Julius Creighton at right tackle. Left guard, we got John Greco, and they got Grice. Okay, that's pretty good. Center, we got Cody Warfield, 80 overall, and Alvin Bailey, 75. Right guard, we got Antoine Grace, 75 overall, but yeah, there you go, he's good. Let's move on there. There you go. So we got Grace, 75 overall at right tackle starter, or right guard starter. Right tackle though, so we have actually a conundrum. Well, something's mixed up here. So Julius Creighton, he's 80 overall. Sebastian Vollmer's 80 overall. So whoever beats each other out in the training camp gets the job basically for me. So whatever happens. But left end, we got Manuel Ogba, 80 overall, or 81 overall. Right end, we got Carl Nassib, 76. At defensive tackle, we do have Danny Shelton. We have Silver Siliga. And you got Antavio Blue, John Hughes III, and Adolphus Washington. Left inside linebacker, we got Courtney Upshaw, Nate Orchard. Middle linebacker, though, we got Demario Davis and Ali Godfrey, the stud in the draft. And got Christian Kirksey, Donald Butler. Right outside linebacker, we got Junior Gillette, Sam Ako. Cornerback, we got same old. And kicker, we got Travis Coons, and we got Hunter Alley. Okay, so that's basically all the position players. Let's move on to kick returner, though. Kick returner, we got Roland Marmarosa, 95 overall kick returner, and a starting wide receiver. So we get a stud in Roland Marmarosa in the 5th round. It's going to be pretty good. Punt returner, we do have Roland Marmarosa, 94 overall. So these are kick returning duties and punt returning duties, plus starting wide receivers. So he's going to get a lot of time in the game. But anything else? Same one there. Let's go one more week and go and sign a fullback. And just basically check out the free agents after the NFL draft, the undrafted guys. So let's go ahead and check the undrafted free agents after the NFL draft. So we still have Robert Mathis on the board when it comes to free agents, but let's check this out. So we got Malcolm Gilmore, though, 70 overall, 23 years old. Nobody picked him in the draft. He's undrafted, so it's pretty good. Steven Locker, 72. Paul Perkins, 72. And it looks like the rest of these guys. Oh, Paul Perkins played 1 year. Any rookies? No rookies down there. So looks like the best guy undrafted so far looks to be Malcolm Gilmore, though. Let's check out him. So Malcolm Gilmore, 90 speedy, 5 route running, 90 jumping. So he's got some pretty good stats, actually. Malcolm Gilmore. Too bad he can't sign him to the practice squad, but I don't know. Okay, so now I have to go and sign a fullback on here. So yeah, we have Vince Hanks. Okay. Normal speed, 81 acceleration, 81 strength, 78 speed. 72 trucking. He's not too bad. He's pretty good. David Johnson, though. Let's see him. He's not that great. He's okay. John Kahn. You know what? I like Vince Hanks out of all these guys. Let's go and sign Vince Hanks onto the roster. I guess on this episode off for here, that was the entire draft. We had a very good draft. Drafted our new franchise quarterback in Keifer Paup, and a lot of good players, though. A lot of good players with good development stats. So anyway, make sure to like and subscribe for more Cleveland Browns franchise ball, and thanks for watching. I'll see you in the next one.